talking about these big issues generally, but we haven't spent a lot of time talking about how they impact you individually and closer to home what's going to happen when you go back to school after today. To start with talking about how it impacts you individually, after talking about Prince E earlier as one of the people who inspires me social media-wise, thought we would play a small video.
Did you know the average person spends 4 years of his life looking down at his cell phone? Kinda ironic, ain't it? How these touch screens can make us lose touch. But it's no wonder in a world filled with iMacs, iPads, and iPhones, so many eyes, so many selfies, not enough us's and we's. See, technology has made us more selfish and separate than ever. Cause while it claims to connect us, connection has gotten no better. And let me express first, Mr. Zuckerberg, not to be rude, but you should reclassify Facebook to what it is, an anti-social network. Cause while we may have big friend lists, so many of us are friendless all alone. Cause friendships are more broken than the screens on our very phones. We sit at home on our computers measuring self-worth by numbers of followers and likes. Ignoring those who actually love us, it seems we'd rather write an angry post than talk to someone who might actually hug us. Am I bugging? You tell me, cause I asked a friend the other day, let's meet up face to face. They said, all right, what time you wanna Skype? I responded with OMG, SRS, and then a bunch of SMHs and realized, what about me? Do I not have the patience to have conversation without abbreviation? This is the generation of media overstimulation. Chats have been reduced to snaps. The news is 140 characters. Videos are 6 seconds at high speed. And you wonder why ADD is on the rise faster than 4G LTE. But get a load of this. Studies show the attention span of the average adult today is 1 second lower than that of a goldfish. So if you're one of the few people or aquatic animals that have yet to click off or close this video, congratulations. Let me finish by saying you do have a choice, yes. But this one, my friends, we cannot autocorrect. We must do it ourselves. Take control or be controlled, make a decision. Me? No longer do I want to spoil a precious moment by recording it with a phone. I'm just gonna keep them. I don't want to take a picture of all my meals anymore. I'm just gonna eat them. I don't want the new app, the new software, or the new update. And if I want to post an old photo, who says I have to wait until Thursday? I'm so tired of performing in the pageantry of vanity and conforming to this accepted form of digital insanity. Call me crazy, but I imagine a world where we smile when we have low batteries. Cause that'll mean we'll be one bar closer to humanity.
So it's quite ironic playing this video after we've just taken a selfie to document what's happened today. But nevertheless, I think some of the messages, most of the messages that come through this video, it doesn't matter how many times you hear them, for me at least, every time I hear them, I stop and go, this is so true for me. You need to stop and just take stock of everything. How social media, how technology generally, because today we've been speaking mainly just about social media, but it's technology generally, how it impacts your everyday life, and how you use it either for a force for good, for a force for bad, or just how it impacts you as a person. Sometimes I think it's easy to kind of hide from yourself through a laptop, through a phone, and it's important to just stand back, take some time and think about what social media, what technology means to you personally. And I think from my perspective today, if there's one message that we can send home with you, it's just to, when you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through Instagram, to stop and think about why you're doing that. And when was the last time you stopped and just had some time to yourself as well, without technology? Anyway, with that in mind, and with if we can encourage you throughout this afternoon to be thinking about how after today, what you are personally going to do in terms of how you're going to approach technology and social media in the future, that would be great. But now we'd like to move to a little bit more of a focused discussion in your school groups. We've been trying to split you up from your school groups throughout today, but for this activity, we want to keep you in your school groups. Because we really hope that what we've been speaking about today it goes forward from here and doesn't end the moment that we close the session at the end of this afternoon. So if I can get you now to, if we perhaps have Centenary over this side and Synosals over this side, and in your groups, to start with, just have a chat about what your take-home message has been from today. So number one take-home message. One, maybe it's a quote, a video, a fact, or just a feeling that you had from today that you're going to take home with you and remember. And secondly, for that next part of the session, I want you to talk about what you're going to take back with you to your schools, to Synosals and to Centenary. What are you going to do when you get back to school? Alright, so Centenary over this side, Synosals over this side, off we go. That really doesn't have that much to do with social media, but we could just watch a pet talk from Kid President as our last video from today.
think we all need to stop. The world needs you to stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team, be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. Two roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My pants broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if there really were two paths? I want to be the one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Journey said, don't stop believing unless you dream stupid. Then you should get a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, and keep going. Will Michael Jordan have quit? Well, he did quit. So he retired. Yeah, yes, he retired. But before that, in high school, what if he quit when he didn't make the team? He would have never made Space Jam. And I love Space Jam. What will be your Space Jam? What will you create will make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. But I do know this. Because everybody's doing it to give the world a reason to dance. So get to it. You've just been pep talked. Create something that will make the world awesome.
And that brings a close to our day today. Thank you so much for spending the day with us. As I mentioned before, you can keep up with what's happened today and photos and things from today on the Multi-Faith Multicultural Centre Toowoomba Facebook page. And there's also a website as well, but Facebook is probably the quickest and easiest way to keep in touch.